Hello, Earthlings, and it's your fellow human, KJ. I mean, hi. Um, so today we're going to be doing a storyline. What? I can't English. Shut up. Um, Today we're going to be talking about stupid things I did as a kid, which includes injuries. Uh, I had made a poll, but and then afterwards I realized that I don't think I actually had enough to have a video longer than like a minute, so I just decided to combine the two, and I think that this is enough. And one more thing, I'm sorry that the speed paint has nothing to do with this. I had well, first of all, I'm lazy, and then I had a lot of work due this week, even though it was a short week for me. Um, and I don't have I this is the day before. This is Saturday, so when I'm recording this, so like I don't have time to drop a new speed paint. I just had to use what I have. I don't know. I think it's pretty great. It's just my OCs. Um, yeah. Also, I didn't really know what to drop for this anyway, but you know. Anyway, so here's some stupid things I did as a kid. Let's see. I'm sure that a lot of people, if not everyone, has done this as a kid, but I ate grass. And the only reason I'm including this is because I was definitely old enough to know better. I was like 12 or 13, and even though I knew not to eat grass because it tastes bad, I'm like, I wonder if I can eat grass. And then later I found out that cows have like four stomachs to digest it, but I was curious if I could because I don't actually know, just because. Um, oh yeah, one time I was kind of sitting by the stairs and I just watched my cat go down it, and I just thought to myself, huh, I wonder if I can go down the stairs head first. And then, 5 seconds later, you hear tumbling, and my stairs have a curve at the end with a solid wall. So I hit the wall, like, just landed with like my butt in the air, and that was fun. Um, and my dad was on the other side of the wall playing video games, and he's like, "What just happened?" I'm like, "I tried to go down the stairs like a cat, but I fell." And then I realized that I wasn't actually in pain and didn't need to cry, and I went, "That was fun." I had a problem. I apparently didn't learn my lesson after that because I'd also like slide backwards down the stairs over and over again, just on my stomach, and I ended up giving myself rug burn because I was not very smart, and even though it hurt, I kept doing it because it was fun. So that happened. One time there was a chipmunk in my yard, and I went up to see it because it's a cute animal, and it like started hissing at me, and it's probably rabid or possessed or something. I don't know. But I still went up and tried to pet it anyway. That was very smart. And then I got yelled at. Obviously, that wouldn't be responsive if I did. Uh, One time I got frustrated at a game, and it was kind of on my DS, and it was kind of great because it was like, okay, what was his name? Was it Franklin? I don't know, that turtle, and he had the bear friend. I think it was Franklin. And they had a game on the DS for him, and I got frustrated because they had like this telephone pole that you were supposed to climb, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I got really frustrated, and I slammed my DS down, and I cracked the top screen, and then I had to get a new one. Except I don't even know why my parents got me a new one. I didn't deserve it. Um, but this then for the rest of the time, the top screen had a blue tinting to it for some reason, and I uh that DS actually doesn't work anymore. My one of my stupid cats, who yeah, we were on vacation and we had to leave them inside because like we're not. I don't know. We leave them with lots of food, and we were only going to be gone for a few days. Uh, And during that time, so my upstairs bathtub had a leak in the piping. We couldn't use it. So, if you turn it on, the ceiling would start leaking. So my cat went up there and uh, went to, I don't know, sit in the tub or something and kicked the faucet on. Because it was an old, like, claw tub, so its faucets kind of came on more easily than, like, normal faucets. I guess, I don't know, it was almost like a sink faucet, so he kicked that open, and we come into our house, and I'm just sitting there staring at it. Staring at it. I was the first one in. And then my sister comes in and Kai comes in and she's standing there staring at it. And my mom's like, "Are you guys gonna go in?" And then she sees it and is like, "Oh my." Yeah, that was. Oh god, yeah. Oh, right. And then that caused a lot of damage because it was in. I'd call it really the main room of our house. And that's where we kept all our electronics. So that was where my DS was. So yeah, that got damaged. Okay. Yep. But that happened. So that thing's dead now. And also, it turns out that the Franklin game, you could switch to the bear character and he can climb the telephone poles. I was really, really stupid. If you can hear it clicking, that's me messing around with my reading glasses because I'm very fidgety. Okay, here's another one. One time, we were at, I guess the details of where we were doesn't matter. We were sitting on a bed, reading my dad was reading us The Lord of the Rings, and I don't have ADHD, but for some reason I can't, like, just sit there and listen to someone read or whatever. My mind wanders way too easily because I prefer my made-up worlds to this. Okay, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but my audio recorder randomly cut off. I know exactly where I am, don't worry, but. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just going to finish this story, maybe tell one other, and then, I'm going to have to end it because the other one went for literally 25 minutes, and this one, maybe hoping for no longer than 15. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'll tell two more because the next one's a good one to end the video on. Um, so yeah, so there's a really bright light bulb. I believe that's where I ended off. And I kind of looked at it and I was like, "Huh, I wonder what would happen if I touched that." And I kind of leaned forward with my pinky out and I poked it with my pinky finger, and then I screamed. I don't remember the exact sound. But yeah, that happened, and uh, I just spit on my microphone. I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to say about that. I was not very smart. It left a bright white mark on my finger for like a week. Maybe I'll tell two more and I'll save the next one for last. Or like move them out of order in here because that one only took like a minute and 30 seconds. What's another good one I can tell? I really want to tell this one even though it's way down the list, so I'm just gonna do that. So in first grade, I had this teacher that was kind of useless. Like literally, she sends and to give you the background information, so she'll send people to take a break for like talking when she doesn't see their hand because she's looking at her phone. So that just to give you that insight. So yeah, and one time I actually got sent. This isn't the story. This is just to give you some insight on how bad she is, because I obviously she's gotten worse over the years somehow. Even though the year I had her was her first year. I wish I could stop snuffing into this microphone. That's so gross. So yeah, we were lining up. This is background insight. This isn't the story. We were lining up to go somewhere. I think it was art class. And I was behind a student. I noticed a fuzzy on his shirt. So, I don't think I'd call it OCD, but like, because my room is a mess. But like, with certain, I don't know what to call it, selective OCD, I don't know, like, certain things I can't stand them being messy, with other things I'm like, it's not worth the effort. But I saw that fuzzy on a shirt and it was bothering me, so I went to pick it off. And he for some reason got really mad and made a big deal out of it. He's like, no, you plucked on my shirt. And so I got sent to take a break, even though we were going to go somewhere. And she literally just had me sit down for a second and then get back up, which I guess it was symbolic. I don't know. So that was probably one of the stupidest reasons that I've gotten to take a break, other than a different one that I don't have time to tell right now, but maybe I'll tell it later in another video. So anyway, for this one, we were reading Amelia Bedelia. I think that there is a chapter book or something where she's an adult. This is her as a kid. I don't know if you'd call it a reboot or like a knockoff or what. But yeah. And yeah, so in that she got in trouble because she wouldn't stay in her seat. So she her teacher told her to glue her butt to her seat. I think the word was actually bottom, but and I thought that was the funniest thing since butt and fart jokes. So I got in trouble in that class, and that I don't even remember what I did. It was probably something not actually that bad, because I don't think I got sent to take a break a lot because I'm a copycat. I guess I copy what other bad students do, and then that happened. Or I can't keep my mouth shut because I'm me. So yeah. So I got sent to take a break, and I grabbed a glue stick on the way there and then glued my butt to the take a break seat because I thought it was funny. But except it didn't work because it's a glue stick. But it got my pants all sticky, so bonus. I don't even know. I'm sick of recording this because I was stupid and went for 25 minutes without recording it. Without even noticing that it had stopped recording after 7. Okay, last one. So I was in a gym class, and I was playing a game similar to dodgeball, except instead of rubber balls, they were foam. And I got out in it. I think I was extra frustrated, is my guess is, because I don't actually remember this. I just remember the aftermath, and then my parents told me a couple years later what I had actually done, and that's the funniest crap ever. You'll hear in a minute. But I probably had thrown the ball and someone caught it, because that's so frustrating. That's more frustrating than getting hit in the back, in my opinion. You throwing a perfect ball, it's about to hit them and they just catch it. But I got out. So I dramatically dropped down to my knees, looked up at the ceiling, probably put my hands out dramatically like in a movie, and screamed, "Son of a bitch!" And this was 2nd grade, for insight for you. So I freaking love that. When I'm sad, I just think back to that, and it's brilliant. I don't even know. That's splendid. I'm going to get yelled at for my terrible British accent. Yes, so that bang was me hitting my bedpost. Shut up. I recorded my bed. Stop. I can hear your judgment. Just stop. Okay. So yeah. I didn't actually get in trouble for that for some reason. The teacher was like, at least she used it in the proper context. I find it interesting that I knew that word, but I didn't even know the words butt and fart until I went to school. Find that very humorous. Anyway, yes, that is all for today. I've probably gone over what I was hoping my video limit is, but maybe it's just editing. Maybe with the editing it'll be under that. But have a good day, my fellow humans, and I will see you next week, or you will hear my lovely voice next week. I need to shut up. Stop it, please. God. Bye.